and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today we are playing Bant Legends because I continue to believe that a lot of the best things you can possibly do in this format is play a sweet card and protect it with cards like Selfless Samurai, Melira the Living Cure, and Skrelv Defector Might. It's even more fun to protect those cards when they provide a card advantage engine. Which card advantage? Yeah, advantage engine? Combat Research creates a card advantage engine with any of your legendary creatures because it says whenever this creature deals damage to a player, you draw a card. So as long as you keep the creature large and able to attack, the opponent either has to chump it, which is like you drew a card, or it hits them and you draw a card. And it also gets Ward 1, so it makes it even harder to kill and target. So combining Combat Research with these cards feels really good. And while Esper is a strong, reliable, and capable deck, the idea of getting some green in here so I can play some absolute nonsense in my 3 spot, like Slogurk the Overslime. Have you noticed that we keep doing things like 4 Iganjos, 4 Otawaras? We're using these channel lands as weapons. We're also discarding a lot of lands to our Rafines, right? Well, what about Slogurk? It can get a bunch of counters. If it leaves the battlefield, we can get those lands back in our hand and turn them into other cards. But wait a minute, we don't have Rafine if we're not playing black. Well, we got the Unctus. Unctus can also let you discard those lands whenever you attack with a tap, for goodness sake, a different blue creature, and it can turn creatures blue. So that's the idea. Unctus is going to do a Rafine impression. Slogurk is going to be a card advantage engine that's bigger and stronger than a Toulouse usually is, especially in the toughness category. Lagrella is our Brutal Cathar, which has even more application because we can do sick things like also use Lagrella on our Slogurk, get a bunch of lands, then when Lagrella goes away, Slogurk comes back with counters. Sounds great. And Shauna. That's another fun way to draw cards and get more lifelink into a deck that already loves all this lifelink. Also really fun with a Combat Research. I know, it's another Thalia deck. It's another creatures plus rare lands pile. It's another good stuffy, just, that kind of deck. But if you watched yesterday's video, I need a palate cleanser, man. I freaking took teeth, like my teeth got smashed and kicked in again and again just trying to play some green cards. So I'm trying to play a deck with green cards that doesn't absolutely suck, and I need help. I need help from white and blue. They're my colors. They know me. They get me. Let's dive in, see how the Bant legendary nonsense begins. Percentage Gamer coming through. I made the mistake of thinking you could try new decks. Just what I do every day, but now we have to win it back. This hand looks like it could do it because we can protect Shauna very, very well. Do we play the Melira or the Samurai? Let's play the Melira. It's bigger, hits harder, is legendary for Combat Research. All right, that trades. But do we run this out because we can protect it with Melira? Or do we Combat Research and smash through? I guess do what you can while you can. But Samurai or Warrior? This is a Scout. Different. Block, make treasure? Block, make treasure! Samurai to protect. Three damage to each creature. I'll make this indestructible. All right then. Attack. Draw. Feels good. Thalia, Shauna, Thalia. No easy, natural life gain right now for Shauna. However, the opponent does appear to be playing a deck that might require some kind of spells. So Thalia is probably a pain in the neck for them. Maybe like an Invoked Justice Reanimator, a Chaotic Transformation. Okay, passing, doing nothing. Another Ganjo. Let's swing. Hits. Drop him to 10. Draw a card. Feels good. Great. Let's play the Shana. We have to leave blue open, and we can Otawara as long as we have all 3 legends. I mean, can they do anything? Big score. Discard Titan of Industry. So they need like an Invoke Justice, right? In that case, let's just bounce one of those. Keep denying them mana. Also gives us a few shots at lethal next turn, and they can't Chaotic Transformation. No land. That's got to be good for us. Or they just priority checked us. That 1 life could be huge. Depends what we draw. Skrelv. We got something? We gotta pay the 1. They do. Let's see if they can pull this off. Okay, no instance that can help us if they can do the big move. But we've tried to make it expensive and awkward as much as we can. It's another 1 life. Freaking windswept. Whatever. They pay up for Bitter Reunion. Discarding Atraxa. So what are they using to reanimate? It has to be Invoke Justice, but they have so many basic mountains. It feels like their deck is misbuilt or they're doing something different. That might be crucial. All right, first things first. Let's play the Slogurk. So that channeling Otawara puts a counter on this. Do we go? It's only 1 mana to channel Otawara. Let's do this. There's a counter. And we get it back if it dies. It's a blue mana though, so yeah, we'll play this. Could have gone for a lethal, like with attacking Skrelv and playing combat research, but I don't think they can beat us with an Otawara open. You guys will laugh at me if I'm wrong. Agree to laugh at me if we wrong. There's Unctus, which would have been lethal. Yep, here it comes. It's an 11-11. Gain 5, make Rhino. Sure. Got anything else? Probably not with a Thalia on the field. It's not a Windscar Craig this time. You're useless without the 1 life. Hit? Maybe? Okay. We didn't get to see the Unctus come out and just kind of pop off with the attacking creatures and the looting with Slogurk, but trust me, it's great. Keep! We're on the draw though, so gotta see what our opponent has for us. If it's fast and aggressive enough, we could be in trouble. Somebody's still playing the Sleeper, huh? Last month's Mono Black. Some things just don't change. So what do you think? I think we try the Thalia. That way cut down doesn't just tempo us here. Costs a little bit more. Oh, they're gonna keep growing? Well, the good news there is that we get to keep this Thalia on the battlefield. Bad news is we're taking damage. All right, they have a Field of Ruin. Kind of want them to use it. I think we don't show them Slogurk yet, and we play Shauna. They do need to kill that, but it means they probably don't kill Thalia. Oh, they're just running it up, but they miss land? Now are they going to defend? They are. They are going to defend. So Slogurk and Boseiju can be a kill your Field of Ruin play. It's not great. Don't really want to run Shauna into this situation either. I guess I will just play the Slogurk and see what happens. I could also play the Denick. And then next turn run the Denick into the Evolved Sleeper for cards. Since playing the Slogurk doesn't do much here, I think this is fine. They're drawing again. It's still not hitting land. I love this. This is the kind of suffering we need to see more of. Yeah, under Thalia this is fine. And now we have something to get back if Slogurk dies. We thin their deck. Make it even less likely that they draw land. And discard Sorin and Trespasser. I love this. This is everything I need. All right. We're sending Denick. Just want that sweet, sweet, sweet little bit of life gain so I can draw two. Sorry, buddy. Mean, I know. Lyra, pretty good for defending Shauna, who's going into card draw mode. Found a combat research and a Skrelv. Oh yeah, keep going. Wait, how far can they go without hitting land? Do you think they went down to like 19 lands after just tilting off one day? That's the story I like to tell myself. Can keep holding back too. Ooh, that's mean. That's so mean. We're doing it. Nothing from here. It was a matter of time. I will pay 0. Confirm. I guess it's more clicks that way. I shouldn't do that. This was not in any way a good game. I think I'm including it just to remind myself and everybody that other people get mana screwed too. Usually I just cut games where they're mana screwed. It's a keep, but please draw land. Please, please draw land. Lagrella Slogurk. Should be fun. I still have never played a Melira against the green-white poison pile. Probably because it's just protected. Like, the matchmaker will not allow their poison pile to take that kind of a beating. But I don't poison main. If anybody out there mainlines that green-white poison deck, how often do you play against Melira? Now, this is what happens. If I go second, mono red over half the time. Although today, mono black has been, you know, it's everywhere. Oh, they angry. Oh yeah, gotta make sure you cast all your spells. Wouldn't want to, you know, do anything tactical. Just gotta play everything the second you can. Got a toilet game at its finest. That's a good land to draw. Here's Malera. Warfare? Cool. Like that. You want some? Come get some. Coward. Ooh, Boseiju. Pretty nice with the Slogurk. Too bad we have to... I think we want to make a different play this turn. But what do we want to play? I can play Shauna, and then if they kill it, I can bring it back. That's really good, right? So let's do that. Lifelinker in the house. Just a couple 3/3 lifelink friends. Couple gals getting out and doing damage. Reading cards. Okay, I will respond by targeting Shauna. Oh, tell me they have another one. Must be good to be that good at Magic. All right, down to 9. But I'm not finished with you yet. Gotta blow up the mech warfare. I guess we want to do that with a Slogurk. Because then the channel puts a counter on it too, which can throw off their combat math. And we get the Boseiju back. Blazing Crescendo. Okay. Oh look, a land. Look at you go. One damage, well worth it. You got another one? Ah, another Crescendo. Okay. Well, that will keep their Swift Spear alive. But we don't take all that damage, and we got 2 spells out of them, so we can't be upset. Boseiju can take this out, which is probably right. Here's Lagrella. Take your Swift Spear. Channel over here. Well, they don't even get the +1/+1 counter. They do get a little chick that starts attacking next turn. But we'll hit that with Lagrella. Should we save? So playing Combat Research here gets this Lagrella to play around Lightning Strike. But that's the only thing. And next turn, we want to Lagrella this chick anyway. Then we could play the Research without paying life, right? Yeah. And every life point could count. They're the version that runs Anger Crescendo, so if we get them out of creatures, that could be a big deal. I think they drew a land. Here's the test, but I'm pretty sure they drew a land. Denick, good draw. Yeah, we should get them without creatures. Oh wait, legendary. Gotta remember legendary. They scoop it. They have failed this city. Love to see it. Unkeepable. Okay. Better, closer, warmer. Will I find Unctus Slogurk combination? That is the question. I've done some fun stuff with channel lands in Slogurk, but where, oh where, is my Unctus? Here's Denick. Combat Research, sweet card. Looks like our opponent's going to be on that poison game, but they don't have a 1-drop. What they name? Phyrexian. Oh, is this the silly Phyrexian deck I posted? I mean, I guess it could be. Right now they can't play a removal spell. They can't play a removal spell. All right, then I'm just gonna suit up here. Gain life and draw. And play Thalia. I wish I had drawn before playing my land. Might get me punished. Phyrexian. There's the sleeper. All right, definitely not giving up the creature with combat research on it. Oh, that's a good draw. That's the Unctus. Let's play the Samurai first, though. Defend this Dennick. This Dennick is our game plan. They've got 4 mana. That's better than I did playing that deck a lot of the time. Here's Obliterator. Okay. First Phyrexian in the house. Another combat research. Sweet. Let's put that right here. Let's play this Lagrella. Exile this. Just this. We need to get more Lagrellas. And some Otawaras. And yeah, there we go. Otawara. Let's hold that. We might need that for the next Phyrexian. The reason this deck is silly is it really only works against decks that just can't stop these things. And anybody with exile effects and bounce effects is in a good position. I will save it with my Selfless Samurai. Did you see that coming? You didn't see that coming. You didn't see that coming. New cards, I know. Blue. Boing. Bam, bam. And look, we're putting lands in our graveyard. Our Slogurk might be able to get them back someday. Oh, our opponent's dead. GG. Must be a viewer of the channel, because I don't know anybody else playing a Phyrexian deck as silly as that one. But sorry. Sorry for what I had to do to you. On the draw with nothing until turn 3 is very bad. It's very, very bad. I should mulligan. But I don't have many cards like Lagrella in the deck, so I'm keeping. And we just have to draw a 2-drop. I'm just putting my faith, my Magic the Gathering faith, in my library to feed me something to create a board presence on this turn. This one coming up right here. Thank you, deck. Well done. How do we beat enchantments? The Lagrella is really important. It's really important. Our opponent with a tap land, circle on the Thalia. All right, we also need to be able to get rid of that, the circle. So we need ways to blow that up. So like drawing both Seiju will be really important. Let's Lagrella that thing. Slow down, opponent. Too much, too fast. Otawara can also bounce these things, which can lead to some timely, nifty tricks, but it can usually replay them so cheap, and playing enchantments usually gives them benefits that Otawara isn't very good for the job. Announcement, okay. Okay. Slogurk probably next turn, Unctus this turn, I think. Do I put the combat research on this? There's too much writing on this already, and it's not going to hit anyway. We really want this on the Slogurk. In that case, maybe it's Slogurk this turn. And tap land next turn, Unctus, combat research, Otawara? They'll target this if they have a way to remove it, which means they might not have a way to remove it. They take the block. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll play this. Kind of sucks with no creatures no lands in the graveyard, but we need the trample, I think. That block from the wedding announcement, in my opinion, told us what we need to know. And they just say go. That's not good. That's Leyline Binding, I think. Leyline Binding. All right, so we're not playing combat research. We should try the Unctus. Can we do it in a way that leaves mana up for Malira? like this. Or just don't take the damage and tap differently, but whatever. I'm thinking we're gonna lose something here, but hopefully the Slogurk gets to discard some lands. They probably shouldn't let me go to attacks though. There's the binding. What's the target? Target is Unctus. We could bounce the Unctus, which would put a counter on Slogurk, and we would save Unctus for next turn. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Opponent is still trying to stall. Weird to see the enchantment deck without a board presence, any kind of creature presence. Not deploying the research because they might just remove something. Another one. This time they take Slogurk, but we get Soaring Cité. And they get a 2/2. Still trying to hold off on the research until they block with all these things, because clearly that's their plan. Double Otawara gets interesting. I'm going to drop a Denic. Don't think it matters too much here. Are they still blocking? Now they're not blocking? Weird. Okay. Play Melira. Play an island. Kinda. But with 3 legendaries, Otawara is open. Another one. Okay. Now remember, Leyline Binding has flash. Bouncing it now won't do me much good. Could bounce the circle. Get a Thalia. Not worth it in my opinion. We're at 14. We might need some life gain here. Still nothing is going to get through the creatures. I think we just attack. If they double block Unctus, we bounce one of them. If they double block Lagrella, what do we do? What do we do? First, I think we bring this out. Might make some clues here, because I think something about to die. I guess putting this on Unctus wouldn't be bad, but I still think we just do this. Yeah, we just use the Melira on whatever they double block. That's the idea. I'm just going to get rid of the combat research. Okay. That game was interesting. I guess I got annoyed with how long I'm taking, but I'm playing a weird deck. And Unctus is a card that takes time to think about. Spam Shark plays Toxic. Oh my god, they play Toxic and I have Melira. This has never happened to me before. This hand isn't even very good. It might just flood out. Could be horrible. And yet, it's got Melira against Toxic. We have to keep it. Cool. Let's start with a Thalia. If they attack anyway, we know they have some like Tyvar stand, which we let them do because we have another Thalia. Okay, one down. Shana? I think so. Little lifelink. Come at me. Contamination. Okay. It's a scary card. Combat Research. Very cool card. Combat Research on you, huh? Then they block with the Contaminator. They trade. I guess if I have a Melira, I get back the Shana and I draw. It's pretty good. I don't think we play that here. We play both of these. Is it good enough? Probably not. All right, Melira. We'll do the thing. We better draw another Melira, though, or I'm going to be salty. Another combat research is nice. Giving up a lot there, but I think it's good. They're going to sentry my Shauna. All right, all right, all right. Well, they missed a land drop. There's a Lagrella. So let's do this on this. I should probably combat research now. I'm gonna put it on the Shauna. If they have another sentry, they need an untapped land to hit both of these. Because of the Contaminator. Okay, they got a Singa. That's a nice toxic song. Britney Spears. That's the answer. Rawr. Okay, draw 4 is on the table. I think I better get the Might out, though. And then I'll end turn and take a casual draw 3. Ha! We found the land theme of our deck. It took a minute, but it's there. Rot Priest. And here comes the Courage. Double Courage. That's pretty bad. Interesting. So they're probably going to make this one unblockable. Yeah. All right, how do we play? Do we take this block? They get the Skrelv? No, we don't. All right, are we still going to lose? And where's my Melira now? Did I blow it? How many legends do we have? 3. There are 15. They are tapped out, though. A couple of bounce spells could go a long way. But they might have protection spells. Gotta have blue available when we do this trick. I think we might need the blocker. There's a few ways that this could go where that would be true. Also, we get to draw a card. 7 poison is a lot. There's a Thalia. Really wish I could have snuck that into play. Make me feel a lot better about just like target my thing, target my thing, target my thing. Solution to the ending to this game. What are you gonna do? You can name anything because we got all these colors. Oh good, they have no spells. That's good. And they're at 9 now, facing a trampling Slogurk. So they gotta play some blocks. Oh, they have the Courage. Oh, that's... Ooh. Oh, baby. That was one of the things I was worried about. Okay, we go to 9. Casual 9 here. We have to not target their creature with a spell. That draw could be the one. They're at 8. They have 2 different blockers, so it's all about getting this Slogurk up to trample level. We're at 22, so we're definitely using this ability, which, let's see, read this every time. Other blue creatures get this ability. Artifact creatures get +1/+1. So we go. Yeah, Skrelv is getting busy in this one. We didn't have to give Skrelv the bonus, but it will create a draw discard, which can probably matter. Because every land we discard is going to grow the Slogurk to even more devastating size. Look at it go, it's all land! And I've never been so happy for it all to be land. And then there's the Melira right at the end. Target of a spell. So I think this is even a play I can make. It's just kind of gutsy, to be honest. If I had randomly gotten a poison counter, my head would explode. Almost lost that one. Oh my goodness. On the draw with Lagrella and Shauna, just draw a 2-drop. That's all I need. Also, I have all the channel lands, so if I flood out, I have effects. Okay. Just draw a 2-drop. Also, we should be prepared for Denix, so don't play the Boseishu. That would be the wrong one there. I guess the right one is a Ganjo, though, because now I'm not prepared for Melira. Red, green. We're probably just dead, to be honest. Their deck is aggressive. We kept a slow hand. That's pretty good. Gotta do something. Gotta try. Not a lot else we can do. Gotta hope this sticks. If it does, we could be in an okay place. Because what if they just flood out, right? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But our creature's stuck, so we've got a chance. Need to draw some land. Draw Melira. It's a 4/4 that we can't really stop. So I think we have to play the lifelinker and counter attack them. Yeah, they get 5 counters. That's a lot of vigilance, menace, and some +2/+2. Like, they can hit me for 8. But we just hope they brick from here. Yep, vigilance, menace. Okay, Contaminator. We can cope. If they don't attack with the adaptive, that would be nice. Nope, they're attacking with it. We're taking it because we plan to make our Shauna Purifying Blade very large. And that's how we have to get back in this game. Alright. 3/3. We're potentially going to 1 here. I guess that's too dangerous. I'll play Athalia instead. They can just disenchant the combat research. So I'm pretty sure we're done. If they see it. I doubt they have Miglaws in their deck in a place where they wouldn't see it, though. Sucks to stall on lands in this game. Also, just the keep, you know? I get tired of mulliganing. I honestly hate it. It's my least favorite part of the game. And I really hate the best of one tax that you have to mulligan for a 2-drop every time you're on the draw. I really hate it. So I keep trying to disprove it, right? And that's a mistake. All right, well then, they played a Shivan Devastator. It's pretty good. So we have to do something like this and this and this. I guess we have to kill the Contaminator. Up to 4. Wrong land at the wrong time. No way to gain life. No way out. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. But, you know, Gruul does Gruul. Love the Devastator. I do approve the Devastator. On the draw, we can't make a 2-drop unless we draw a white source. So do we keep or no? God, it's lifelink into lifelink, but we have to draw white. Mulligan. Can't have any faith in this shuffler. No way, Jose. All right, let's look at this hand closely. We need double blue, and we have that in the 2 lands we're definitely keeping. So do we keep the Boseiju or the Otawara? I think we keep the Otawara. It's generally a better land. It also gives us the option of not paying life on the next turn. Coast versus coast. Denick versus Denick? You know it. You, me, you. Esper. Toulouse. No Rafine. That's good. If you exile the Toulouse, they do get a new Connive when it comes back, but they do lose the exiled card underneath. You want some life? I want some life. You want some life? You think a longer game's, good for you? Cool. You can play a Malira. Combat Research and Malira. I think we do. Well, actually this doesn't get through, does it? Not really. Not really. We can make it a 3-4, but it doesn't necessarily get there. Let's Lagrella. And I am going to exile both of you. Because I think the opponent will get rid of the Lagrella. And when they do, I want a 4-5 lifelinker. And if I turn out to be wrong, good. Here comes Rafine. Well, they're doing the thing their deck came to do. They discarded Go for the Throat, which is... wow. So I have to answer somehow. I guess I have to turn this into a must-kill threat. We are way down in life, so we've got to draw into cards that will fix our situation. So right now, we're not really blocking effectively, and we have the much lower life total. Lagrella is a good one. We would give them back a Toulouse, but then we could take something else, and we get a 4-5 Denick. It's even better if they actually kill this thing. They're doing it. They are doing it. Opponent really excited here about the Toulouse combo with Rafine, but we'll Lagrella them again, and then we'll start gaining life. So what's under there? Another Rafine? Yep. Who's got the guts to attack this board? Everybody. I think I'm killing that Denick. We can't Slogurk with Denick on the field. Okay, they go for the counters. They get a 5/6. You can only kill one. If they leave me with the lifelinker, the race is going to turn against them. They think they have the long game, though, with card advantage from Toulouse, but they don't. Okay, they kill the Denick. There's a Slogurk. Very nice. Can't play it yet, though. Nope. Unctus is staying here. Get those cards exiled for good. 26 to 17. Rafine versus 3 creatures. We flipped the board a bit. Opponent obviously is still incentivized to attack with Rafine a lot with this deck. There's the Sheldred. That's what we needed to not see. And they're still going to be aggressive. So now what? The land in my graveyard isn't a very good one. Let's draw. Pay 2. All right, we've got a lifelinker. We've got a lifelinker. I guess I'll play that. Very bad situation. Esper's tough. You gotta have all the right cards in all the right order. Well, you also need to go first, which, you know, we failed. Elspeth is a really good card for them.
Let's do this together.
Vigilance, probably. That's what I would do. Yep. Just can't attack for enough. But I guess we have to do it.
Can't make this mistake again.
Not looking good. Not looking good. I will never... Wow, they even play Quasar? Whenever you draw a card? Yeah. Wow. I mean, I will not make the claim, ever, that I'm the superior Legends deck. I think that there are some matchups where you really enjoy the Lagrella, Unctus, Slogurk combination, and it's definitely... It feels fresher than playing Rafine, Sheldred, etc. For sure. But I'll never claim that I have the superior Esper deck. Let's just save some time from these triggers that everybody seems to have a lot of trouble processing. And you got the W. And we are back for a quick post-game wrap, an overall 67% win rate and 6-3 in matches for this Bant Legends deck. And again, the core is just really reliable. Hitting people who dare cast spells with Thalia is a very, very good way to mess them up. And if those spells happen to be spot removal spells, which I run in a lot of my decks, a lot of people do, cut downs, go for the throats, then they get punished even harder by all the ways to prevent those from actually destroying the creatures with Selfless Samurais and Malira and Skrelv. I love the Lagrella. The Lagrella wrinkle in Bant is very fun. And of course, Slogurk the Overslime is one of my favorite little pet cards. Combining it with Unctus is like the marriage of two of the weirdest 3-drops in the format right now. And it does really cool things for me. I like it. And I still love Shauna the Purifying Blade. That's a card that I wish got more play in Standard. And it kind of does when you back it up with Skrelv, Selfless Samurai, and Malira, because it means that she's not as likely to immediately die. So this deck has performed well, and I definitely understand that it's another like legendary pile, but I still think that there's a lot to it. Also, you know, hanging in there with mono red, currently 1-0 against mono red, needs more testing, but I would like to think it can hold its own in those matchups and see where it goes from there. Is it better than Esper? Probably not. Is it different from Esper? Does it provide a different wrinkle? Yes, it does. And if you're already playing a lot of Whale Up Esper, why not play some Whale Up Bant in the meantime to pretend that green is still a color? Hey, we're still trying to find the best way to play green cards. Maybe this can be in the running. Thank you for staying till the end of the video. That is by far the best thing you can do for this channel. But you can also top it off while you're here. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you want me to play or what you would do differently with this deck. And thank you very much for watching and staying till the end. You're cool.